Baking Technician for Class 9th. Unit 4 Pre-Preparation and Baking Products in the Oven. Session 4 Faults in the Bakery Products. Hello students, welcome to the video lecture series for the job role Baking Technician for Class 9th. Unit 4 Pre-Preparation and Baking Products in the Oven. In the previous video, you have learned about different types of dough and the various methods used for preparation of dough. In this video, you will learn about faults in the bakery products. Students, there are many faults that can occur in the bakery product which results in undesired quality, taste, texture and shelf life. Thus, it is very important to follow all the instructions mentioned in the recipe so as to achieve the desired outcome and to prevent any errors in the production process. Following are the types of fault that can be visible in the bakery products. First is flattened bread. This usually happens with the bread that are not baked in a mold or tin. Examples are burger bun, hot dog bun, bread rolls, etc. The causes of the flat bread are mainly due to: first is under-kneading of the dough, second is improper shaping and folding of the dough, third is over-kneading of the dough, in which the developed gluten gets destroyed due to excessive heat generation in the dough. As a result, the dough does not retain its strength and holds its shape during shaping and proofing stages. Fourth is overproofing of the dough, in which the dough was accidentally knocked, which lead to the escape of carbon dioxide gas before and during the baking process. The corrective measures to reduce this fault include: first is to check the recipe for correct kneading time, proofing time, temperature and condition. Second is to check the gluten development of the dough. This can be done by taking a small piece of dough to see if it is stretchable and releasable like a rubber band. Breads which require proofing on a set temperature and humidity level are only kept in the proofing chamber. Bread which can be proofed at room temperature is kept outside of the proofing chamber. Next is to fold and shape the dough correctly as specified. Remake the dough and proof as prescribed. Ensure that the bread dough is not disturbed during the proofing period. Next is cracks on the bread. This usually happens with breads that are baked in a mold, tin or directly on a baking tray. Sandwich bread, burger bun, hot dog bun, bread roll, etc. can develop cracks on them. The causes of the cracks on the bread are mainly due to under-kneading and underproofing. The corrective measures to reduce the cracks on the bread include: firstly, to check the recipe for correct time and proofing temperature and condition. Second is the bread which required proofing on a set temperature and humidity level are only kept in the proofing chamber. Bread which can be proofed at room temperature are kept outside of the proofing chamber. The dough must be always kneaded for the specified time. Remake the dough and proof as prescribed. Next is dense and cakey texture in the bread. Dense and cakey texture can occur in any type of bread such as sandwich bread, burger bun, hot dog bun, bread rolls, etc. The causes of the dense and cakey texture in the bread are mainly due to: the bread was underproofed, yeast was not added or expired yeast was used, less yeast was used due to which leavening did not happen or it happened only to a certain extent. The corrective measures to reduce the dense and cakey texture in the bread is that to check the recipe again for correct ingredient, quantity and proofing time, temperature and condition. Remake the dough and proof as prescribed. Next is the heaviness in the bread. Heaviness can happen with any type of bread such as sandwich bread, burger bun, hot dog bun, bread rolls, etc. The cause of the heaviness in the bread are mainly due to the bread was underproofed, yeast was not added or expired yeast was used, less yeast was used due to which leavening did not happen or it happened only to a certain extent. The corrective measures to reduce the heaviness in the bread is that to check the recipe again for the correct ingredient, quantity and proofing time, temperature and condition. Remake the dough and proof as prescribed. Sunken bread. In this fault, the top or sides of the bread loaf collapses during the baking, resulting in sunken top or sides of the bread. The causes of the sunken bread are mainly due to the prescribed baking temperature suddenly fell down during baking. The dough was not kneaded for the prescribed time, due to which the dough did not develop enough strength to hold its shape. Right amount of yeast was not added to the dough. The corrective measures to reduce sunken bread is to check the recipe again for correct ingredient, quantity and remake the dough. Bake at prescribed temperature for prescribed time and keep checking the same from time to time. Over rising while baking. This can happen with any type of bread such as sandwich bread, burger bun, hot dog bun, bread roll, croissant, donuts, etc. The causes of over-rising of bread are mainly due to excessive amount of yeast was used in the dough was overproofed, less or no salt was added during the mixing and kneading as per the recipe. The corrective measures to reduce over-rising while baking is to check the recipe again for correct ingredients, quantity and remake the dough. Under-rising in the bread while baking. Under-rising in the bread usually happens in sandwich bread, burger bun, hot dog bun, bread rolls, croissant, Danish pastry or donut, etc. The causes of under-rising of bread are mainly due to the bread was not baked completely, lower than prescribed temperature was used to bake the bread, the dough was mishandled during proofing, that is, it was hit or knocked accidentally, causing escape of trapped carbon dioxide gas from the dough, underproofed dough kept in the oven for baking. The corrective measures to reduce under-rising while baking is to check the recipe again for correct ingredient, quantity and remake the dough. Ensure that the bread dough is not disturbed and proofed well during the proofing period. Let us now see the faults in pastry and short crust dough. First is spreading too much while baking. Spreading happens in short crust pastry such as tarts or cookie products during baking in the oven. The causes of spreading are mainly due to excessive butter was used in the dough, less flour was used in the dough than specified. The corrective measure to reduce spreading is to check the recipe and correct the amount of ingredient. Next is brittleness. Brittleness happens in case of a short crust pastry and laminated pastry products, for example, tarts or cookies and pâtés or fan. The causes of brittleness in short crust pastry is due to excessive flour was used, dough was overbaked at a very low temperature for a long time, while the causes of brittleness in laminated pastry dough, lamination was not done properly, that is, the dough was under-laminated, pastry was under-baked. The corrective measures to reduce brittleness in short crust pastry dough is by correcting the flour quantity in the short crust pastry, correcting the time and the temperature of the pastry dough. The corrective measures to reduce brittleness in laminated pastry dough is by checking the recipe and correcting the number of folds in the lamination process. Next is shrinking while baking. This is a special condition that occurs in bread dough that are rolled or sheeted with the help of rolling pin or dough sheeter. The dough undergoes a lot of tension while being rolled, and because of its elastic nature, it tends to shrink in the oven when the moisture evaporates during baking. This usually happens with flat bread dough such as short crust dough, lavash dough, cracker dough, laminated puff pastry dough, etc. The cause of shrinking in short crust pastry is because the dough was over-kneaded or until it becomes stretchy, whereas the causes of shrinking in laminated puff pastry dough is because the dough after being rolled or sheeted was not relaxed or rested after rolling. Underproof dough kept in the oven for baking. The corrective measures to reduce shrinking in short crust pastry dough is by the use of rub-in method to make the dough and avoid over-kneading of the dough. The corrective measures to reduce shrinking in laminated pastry dough is that after rolling or sheeting the dough, run the palm under the dough 2 to 3 times by lightly lifting and releasing the dough on the floored surface. This will reduce the tension in the dough, and after that cut or shape the dough. Due to this, during baking, when the moisture evaporates, the size will still remain intact. Check the recipe again for correct instruction so as to perform the rolling and sheeting process. So students, let us summarize what we have learned in this session. Many faults that can occur in the bakery products which results in undesired quality, taste, texture and shelf life. It is very important to follow all the instructions mentioned in the recipe so as to achieve the desired outcome and to prevent any errors in the production process. Faults that appear in bread are flattened bread, cracks on the bread, dense and cakey texture in the bread, heaviness in the bread, sunken bread, over-rising in the bread while baking, under-rising in the bread while baking. Faults that appear in pastry and short crust dough are first, spreading too much while baking, brittleness, shrinking while baking. So students, that is all from this session. Till then, keep watching and enjoy learning. Thank you.